Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Floss, back again with another video. And today we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Moto Z2 Force. Now this is the follow-up to Moto's flagship Z Force from last year. And if y'all watch my channel, that phone is still in my top 5 Android phones. So I expect this to be a heavy hitter. Now shout out to Moto for sending me this to review. But y'all know the rules on my channel. I only pledge allegiance to the hotness. So if something is hot, I'm going to say it's hot. And if something is not, I'm going to say it's not. Now, speaking of not, y'all know I hate talking about the specs, but since this is an unboxing video, let's go over the main specs that you need to know, starting with the most important spec, the price. Now, this phone is going to run you $720 minimum. Now, that's carrier dependent. So that means different carriers got different prices, all the way up to Sprint's ridiculous price of $800. Now, that's kind of savage, but if you look at it, you get the projector for free. Now go online and look at the price for that projector. It's still $300 from Moto. It's $250 on Amazon. So do the math yourself. That kind of works out. Now y'all never see me review the projector on this channel because I got 1,001 projectors, but I used it in real life and that's definitely a go. Now this phone is available on all the major carriers. So that's at&t, Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, and US Cellular. Now it comes in 3 different colors. You got super black, fine gold, and lunar gray. Now you get a 5.5-inch Quad HD AMOLED display with a resolution of 1440 by 2560. Now that's 534 for the PPI Patrol. Now the phone does feature Shatter Shield. Now Shatter Shield is horrible and good at the same time. It's horrible because the phone scratches way too easy and you can't get those scratches out. Now the day that I got this phone, I had a microfiber cleaning cloth that had a little bit of dirt on it. I was wiping down the phone and I got some major scratches. I don't know if y'all can see that, but major scratches. Now the good thing about it is you can't break the display. So my advice would be if you're buying this phone, go on Amazon and find the cheapest screen protector you could get and put it on this phone immediately. All right, ASAFP. Now the phone is a unibody design that's splash resistant. So it's not waterproof, but it's splash resistant. Now for the processor, you got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 with the Adreno 540 GPU. Now that's top of the line specs. And the phone is running Android 7.1 Nugget. All right, shout out to the Nugget boys. Like I said before, if you got Nougat on your phone and you want to learn how to get Nugget, hit me up. Now you get 64 gigs of storage with 4 gigs of RAM. Now you do got a micro SD card slot with expandable memory up to 2 TBs. Up to 2 TBs. Now for the front camera, you got a 5 megapixel, that's f2.2, with a 85-degree wide angle lens and a selfie flash. All right, ladies gonna love this. Now for the rear camera, you got dual 12 megapixels, that's f2.0, with phase detection, autofocus. You get the monochrome shooter. I'll show you how that works in a minute. You get portrait mode. We'll see if that's any good or not. And you can shoot video up to 4K, 30 frames per second. No optical image stabilization. Now for the battery, you got a non-removable 2,730 milliamp battery that features turbocharging. Now you get a front-facing speaker, a fingerprint scanner. You got Bluetooth 4.2 that they're going to upgrade to Bluetooth 5.0. And the best part about this phone is the Moto mods. All right, so let's unbox this and see what it looks like. Simple presentation. All right, y'all know I like a nice box, nice little red box. Let's open this up. Pluck it, file it to the side. Here's your phone. Let's see what's in here now. This should be the usual books and shit, but let's make sure. All right, usual books and shit. Pluck those, file them to the side. Here's your SIM ejection tool. You're gonna need that to open up that slot. All right, file that to the side. Now, once you see this, you automatically know what that means. No headphone jack. Now, my advice, keep this little connector right here. This has saved me so many times if you're using the auxiliary cable in your car. Connect this to the aux cable and make sure you don't lose this piece. All right, so this is your USB Type-C to 3.5 millimeter adapter. That's how you're going to play your headphones. Shout out to Xerxes. It's her day off, but she just popped in. That's dedication right there. Here's your micro USB charging cable. Matter of fact, nope, USB Type-C. All right, micro USB. What am I thinking? This is USB Type-C charging cable. And here's your turbo power charging brick. Now here's the Z2 Force. Let's see, Shatter Shield, Moto mods, dual 12 megapixel rear cameras, 5.5 inch quad HD display, 2720 milliamp battery, 64 gigs, 4 gigs of storage. Now everybody likes to peel the plastic off slow, but y'all know how we do it. Rah! All right, here we go. Right out of the gate. Now this is a fingerprint magnet, but it is what it is. Love the build on these Motorola phones. Now don't get me wrong, these ain't the sexiest phones, not by a long shot. Look at that hump. All right, y'all see that hump? This is a major hump. All right, who's seen King of New York? You think you're gonna live long enough to spend that money, you hump? This is a major hump right here. But if you're using the Moto mods, that's gonna get rid of that hump because it's gonna look like this. Now all of the mods are gonna recess your camera, so you're not gonna be worried about that. So these are dual 12 megapixel cameras. One of these shoots monochrome, so that's black and white. Now there's a big difference between shooting with a real monochrome camera and using a black and white Instagram filter, and I'll show you in a second. All right, so you got your Moto branding on the back. These are your pin connectors for all of the Moto mods. And trust me when I tell you, Moto mods is the reason that you're buying this phone. Well, there's really two reasons you're buying this phone. The stock Androidish, stockish Android experience and the Moto mods. Now, the reason that this phone is in my top 5 Android phones is because of the Android experience, the stockish Android experience. This is one of those rare phones that runs the same way today as it ran when I first took it out of the box. I got 3 phones right now that run like that. You got the Moto Z, the Google Pixel, and the OnePlus 5. Those are phones that no matter what you do to them, they're still going to run the same. Now, you got to put that in consideration when you're spending $700, $800 on the phone. You buy an LG V20 for almost $800. 3 months later, it's lagging. You're getting boot loops. It's not worth it. So this is why you're buying this phone, for the stockish Android experience, and the Moto mods. That's the best part in my opinion. On one side, here's your power button, volume up and down. Okay, we got a little power on deck. On the bottom, all right, you got your invisible headphone jack. There's your USB Type-C. On the top, there's your micro SD card slot.
Hello, Moto.
All right. Got the Hello Moto on deck. On the front, here's your front-facing flash. Now, if you're a heavy selfie head, then you're gonna love that front-facing flash. And I use this all the time when I'm taking pictures with my daughter with the last one. All right, so let's let this boot up. Let's see, anything else did we miss? That's pretty much it. Let's let this boot up. Let me put my information in. Let me play with Zerks for a minute, and I'll be back in a second. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, y'all, so we back in. Now, I just put my information in the phone. I've been playing around with it for a few minutes, and I got to be honest with y'all. This is a major, major, major go. I am definitely feeling this phone, and this is definitely going to be in my top 5 Android phones. Now, if you liked last year's Z Force, then you're going to love this year's version. Upgraded build, better cameras, top of the line internal specs, and now you got your trackpad built into the fingerprint sensor. So let's go through some of the features real quick. Fingerprint sensor works 100% of the time, super fast, smooth, and responsive. No issues with that. Now let's go over to some of the actions. Now you got your 1-button nav. That's your fingerprint sensor that doubles as a 1-button nav, also a trackpad. So if you swipe one way, that's going to open up your recently used apps. If you swipe the other way, that's going to take you back. Hold it down. That's going to activate your Google Assistant. And one tap is going to take you back home. Now you can disable that if you want and add the on-screen buttons. But if you get used to using the trackpad, you're going to have more screen real estate. Let's check out some more of the actions. Now you got your chop twice for flashlight. So that means 2 chops turns the flashlight on. 2 chops turns it off. Now that's perfect for your clandestine activities in the middle of the night. 2 chops get you right to your flashlight. Let's see what else we got. You got your twist for quick capture. So let's see how that works. Twist takes you right to your phone. In other words, that's the world star hip hop motion. 2 twists right to your phone. And we'll play with the camera in a second. Let's see, you got your swipe to shrink screen. So that means if this phone is too big for you, swipe it down and that'll shrink the screen. Pick up to stop ringing. So when your phone is ringing, just pick it up and it'll automatically stop. Flip for do not disturb. Now, I'm not going to use that feature yet because I don't have a screen protector, but that's basically when your phone is ringing, flip it over, and it's going to do not disturb. Now, right now, if I do that, it's going to scratch up the display. You got your approach for Moto display. Now, basically what that is, same as last year. If your phone screen is off, all you have to do is wave over it, and it's going to activate and show you if you got any notifications. Now you got your night display. So if you turn that on at night, it's automatically going to put the phone on warmer colors. So this way, if you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to see how many likes you got on that Instagram photo, it's not going to blind you. All right, and you got your Moto display. That's friendly notifications when the phone screen is off. So that means right now how the display is off, you see if I just got a notification, it'll just light up. So this way, if you got your phone on a nice dock, you don't have to keep picking it up to see what notifications you got. And you got your voice controls. We'll go through those in a minute. Now, let's check out the speaker on this phone. Now, I was a little bit leery because you only got one speaker that's built into the top. But check this out. Now, the phone would be better with dual speakers, one on the bottom, one on the top. But the one speaker on the top is actually pretty loud. Let's get max volume on this. Now, this is my video from last night. Shout out to everybody who's seen that Nissan Z try to get cute. Don't make a move. Listen to how loud this gets, though. All right, so you got a nice loud speaker on deck. The display looks beautiful. AMOLED panel, so the blacks look nice and black. All right, the blacks is nice and black. Now, I got to get used to this trackpad, but so far it's a go. Now, let's take a look at the camera. Let's do some test shots. No optical image stabilization, but it is what it is. We'll play with the portrait mode and see if that's any good. All right, point and shoot status. Oh, this is perfect. All right, now I got the phone on vibrate, so I'm getting no shutter sound. For those gym photos, fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. Now let's see how these look. So far, so good. We got to do a full camera test outside in the sunlight, and we'll do some night shots and see how that works out. Now, here's the thing. This is the best part about this phone, the Moto mods. 9 times out of 10, if you're buying this phone, you're buying it for the mods. And if you're going to get any mod, get this one and get a battery charge mod. Now, they got a few new mods. Let's go through those real quick. This is the Moto style shell featuring wireless charge. All right, so let's check this one out real quick. Let me grab a little unboxing knife. I was about to activate beast mode, but TGIF, I'm trying to chill. Rah! I'm trying. Y'all see me trying, right? One more. Rah! Okay. Let's check this one out. Now, I'm pretty sure there was an easier way to do this, but frustration levels. All right, here we go. All right, so you get your usual books and shit, follows. And here's your mod. Now, this one is super thin. Now, this is going to get rid of that camera hump. Let me grab the phone. I got all these Moto Zs over here. Slap this one on. Just like that. Now, that's the best part about these mods. No going into settings, activating Bluetooth, no NFC pairing, no fancy stuff. All you got to do is slap it and rock it. All right, slap it and rock it. All right, that's a new catchphrase for these. Slap it and rock it. All right, so now let's see. This is the style mod, and you got wireless charge. Let me grab a wireless charge and see if this actually works. All right, so I got the Samsung wireless charger on deck. Let's test this out. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, the back of this wireless charge case has this nice textured feel to it. I'm definitely going to be rocking this one. Slap it on the charger, the blue light activated, wireless charger detected. Now, y'all know when I do the full review, one of the things that I'm going to be petty about is no wireless charging. Well, now you got wireless charging with this mod. The only downside is it's going to run you $80. Now, you got another mod. You got the Moto 360 camera. Now, this is a heavy hitter right here. This is going to run you $300. So this is if you're serious about your 360 videos. Let's open this up. Now, I'm going to take this outside in a few minutes. Let's, okay, here we go. Let me grab a little knife. I'm going to take this outside in a few minutes, and we'll play with it. But you can upload videos straight to YouTube. Rah! Straight to YouTube. I know. Got your usual books and shit. We'll leave that. Let's see how this works. Now, let's see, blah, blah, blah. All right. Rah. Let's see how easy it is to take this mod off. Now, usually on the bottom, there's a little piece, but this slaps right off. All right, so what was the catchphrase? Slap it and rock it. Just like that. Let's activate the screen. Moto 360 camera detected. Now, this has, let's see, this has a cover on the front. Let me try not to break this real quick. All right, now, I know I almost broke it. It's a little rubber cover. Oh, this is dope. All right, 360. All right, so we're going to have to take this outside and play with this in a minute. This is kind of dope. Now, I want to show y'all my favorite mod. Now you also got, the old ones do work, so let's check the old ones real quick. All right, so this is the Toomey Power Pack. Let's see if this one is charged. All right, so the Toomey Power Pack, this is from last year, so your old mods do work. So if you had the Moto Z Force, this is gonna be a great upgrade for you because now you're not gonna have to go out and buy all those mods again. So that's a nice touch right there. All right, so this one works. Now, real quick, I gotta show y'all my favorite mod, the JBL Sound Boost. This one is 80 bucks. Now, a lot of people were saying that they wish that this one would have came free with the phone, but why not get the projector mod for free? That one is 300 bucks. If you got to spend some money, spend the least bit of money as possible and get the Sound Boost mod. Now, if y'all notice, this one got a whole bunch of wear and tear on it. This is my favorite accessory on any phone out right now. The only thing that could come close to this, y'all remember the Perry Duo for the iPhone? This is just as good, but the JBL Sound Boost mod, if you buy this phone, you must buy this mod. All right, take it from me. It's not a choice. You must buy this. This is mandatory. Let me show you the difference in sound. Let me pull up some music. All right, now check this out. Now, if you've never seen this before, get ready to get blown away. You hear the music, right? Slap it and rock it. Watch this. All right, now let's activate this. Now watch this. Watch the difference. Look at that. Now let me put this to the mic so y'all can hear it. You hear the difference? Now this has the built-in stand. This is mandatory right here. Now watch this. Let's take this off. All right. Now we'll do this again. You hear it? Now listen to the difference. I'll put it next to the mic. This is the phone. Now watch when the mod goes on. You hear that difference? I'm gonna take it off. I'll do this one more time. I know. See, this was a little bit hard to take off, but while playing, here we go. Hear the music? Watch this. I'm gonna wait for the bass drop. Let's get some bass drop. You hear this? Listen. Of course, the bass drop is taking long. Here we go. Here we go. Bass drop. Get ready. Watch this. This alone, all right, that feature alone is why this is one of my favorite phones, the Sound Boost mod by itself. Anyway, now I'll do the full review on this next week. Let me know in the comments if there's anything y'all want me to cover, but y'all know I'm going to take it down, take it down from top to bottom, all of the likes, all of the dislikes, y'all know how we do. Moto mods, I'll get some more mods too. I'll get the projector if y'all really want to see it. I'll get that too. Anyway, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about these. Shout out to everybody rocking with me on Facebook, Foursquare, Twitter, Google+. Shout out to all the Google gangsters. I see y'all holding down that Facebook page. Shout out to everybody hitting me up on Voxer. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with me on Instagram. Y'all know that's where I'm at full time, 100% full throttle. And a special shout out to everybody rocking with the new stream on Sundays. Y'all already know, Stream Gangsters on deck. Get your drinks ready. No meat boys allowed. Oh yeah, special shout out to everybody following me on Snapchat, Flossy_Carter. That's where I'm at. And a special shout out to the notification squad. I see y'all in the comment section early. #salute. Oh yeah, one more thing. I almost forgot. Fellas, ladies, say it with me. All y'all haters, all y'all trolls, close your eyes and picture me rolling. It's your boy Floss, I'm out. Deuces.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Spock, one to beam up.
Affirmative, Captain. Enterprise out.
Energize.